Hi everybody, this is a review from the Maori Tarot or Tattoo Tarot deck. I wanted this 2.5 years ago when I was scouting around on Etsy, and I got Super Lunaris, that's another one, but this is by ROXANA Paul, and she also does the bridal tarot, and that was sold out as well, like this one, and so I had to wait. I never knew that was going to be reprinted, but she's done a Kickstarter program on the bridal tarot, which I'm also waiting for. Since I've been to New Zealand, because a Maori comes from New Zealand and the Aboriginals come from Australia, this deck means a lot to me. But this is the picture that came with in the envelope, and this is the full from the bridal tarot, and I hope to get that one shortly. Now, so I remember my trip around the world when I went to Australia and New Zealand, among others, that I had the Maori dinner, and also learned how they cook. They cook with stones, and they warm up the stones in the fire, and they package it all in, and they dress it up in leaves and string made out of palm trees, and it's absolutely amazing, the Maori food. So this is bringing back memories from around 1985. I would love to do that trip again. I've been around the world, and I went 11 places in 6 weeks. I got homesick when I was in Australia, but I'm glad I did that trip. Now, you know the deck that I'd done previously, that was the Love Oracle cards. You can see that this is a purely professional deck, and it's an indie deck. That means that the author and the artist is one and the same, but it is with LWB. Now let me see, that is what it said on with RWB or LWB. That is what it says on Edgy. I will leave all the information in the description box, but you've got also the emblem, the Rising Sun Publishing House. It looks so much more professional. I don't think there is a book with it because it's Raya weight system, but you've also got the ISBN number, and watch out for this so that you know that you've got a true professional deck. And I did have my questions about the other deck, and I hope to hear back from the publisher, as I left a review on Amazon. So this is a tuck box as well, and again I will always say that a tuck box is a pity, really, because these flaps wear off, and then you have to stick them with sellotape in order to get them. But it's a tough box. It came in doubly packed in bubble plastic and in a jiffy bag, and luckily it's not damaged. But again, if you had the new boxes like the Opposition Tarot, or like a cigarette box that you can open up, then it won't damage so much. So that is a tip to designers and authors. Now let's see what comes out. That is the tuck box. I'm going to just put that aside. That is an introduction card by the looks of it. So yes, no, it's the first card. So I will start from this. They are not stuck to each other. No, they're not edged and not gilded. The corners are nicely rounded, so you don't get donkey's ears or dog's ears. I do love the sort of tattoo effect on the back, and you get a little white book, and it is an introduction. It is printed in China. You've got the address in Australia. Norlunga Center. Okay. You've also got the telephone number or the fax number, email. That's really old-fashioned fax, but you've got the email. You've got also the Maori Tattoo Art tattootarot.com email address, or yeah, website. That's the website. I'm going to have a look at that. And you've got edgy. Okay, and then it starts Major Arcana. Let's have a look. Major Arcana, 22 cards. Minor Arcana, the suits, the court cards. Apprentice is page. Warrior is knight. Chiefness is the queen, and chief is king. Major titles: the fool, the magician, high priestess, etc., etc. So that's really nice. Let's have a look. We've got the high priestess as an introduction. That's the front of the box, and that's the back of the box. I would say that's the front, and that is the back. Okay, but never mind. Yeah, because you've got the author there and it's decorated, but it's nicely done. Then you've got the high priestess and Arika Taupaui Ru, and that's the name of the empress. I think that must be Maori for the empress. And you've got Tohunga for the Hierophant. So you do get Maori, like the emperor is Ariki. Sorry if I butchered the name, but not for the chariot or the lovers. Justice, hermit. So some have their, I think, Maori names as counterparts. And you do have, here you have the page, king, sorry, this is the kings of the four suits, and it goes into a small description, and it is in English. And you do get a little bit of a description about the chief and the queen, and the upright and the reverse, the warrior, chiefness, chieftainess, that's the queen, a noble Maori woman sits with a sword in her left hand and a fern in her right hand. She measures the extending part of her throne to cut it off. Okay, so you do get a little bit of explanation. You've got a spread of 5 cards, just one spread, great. And card 5 represents the spirit of the inquirer. So if you really want to, sorry, I'm a bit fiddly with this. You've got the 5 card spread. Number 1 represents the earth element, 2 the air, 3 the fire, and 4 the water. I might do next week's with this. And then number 5 represents the spirit and the inquirer's heart or soul, in other words. A card in this position answers to the question in what way the querent's problem can be solved or soothe his or his soul. A reader may add up to 3 cards in each position to clarify an answer or to show influences from the past, the present and the future. I might do that. I'll have to practice it and see whether and that is nice. They're not edged like I said, but they're all level. Beautiful. I can't wait. So let's have a look. We've got the magician. I thought we had the fool. Yes, we've got the fool. So let's start. Naught. These would be great if you're looking for a new tattoo. I wish the book was bigger, and also to explain what the art means, whether it's just her idea interpretation of the Maori art, or whether the signs, some signs have special meaning, because I have heard or studied and seen that, for example, the tattoo of the pyramids or triangles, they have certain things, which way they flow and things like that. So that would have been nice, just a little bit for tattoo artists. The High Priestess. Then the Higher Priestess. She doesn't have a Torah, because obviously this is not in a religious Christian religion way. This is the Ariki Tapur, the Emperor or Empress. Yes, it is the Empress. It's number 3. They're numbered. Then we have the Emperor Ariki, and then we have the High Priest Tonghunga. Well, he does look like a tribal priest or hierophant. I love the Lovers. I might even get that to do. Let's see the zodiac signs. Keep an eye on the zodiac signs. So this would be for Gemini. Okay. Now, Libra would have a couple. This would be Taurus. That would be the Emperor, would be Aries. The Empress, Libra. High Priestess, Cancer or Pisces. The Magician, Aries or Gemini. So there are some signs double. The Chariot, Cancer. Ooh, I like that one. Riding on a shark. The 8 is Justice, Libra again. I love the colors on this. I love the colors on this. I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger so that you can see it. Let's have a look. Okay. The Hermit. That's Virgo. And that is what I mean. That would be really nice to have been explained why they chose a crab and what these coins mean, or shields. This motivates me to seek out the meaning of this. This is the wheel with the three stooges, or I forgot the names, but the 3 maidens. In some decks you see fates, that's it. Those were the goddesses of music, lecture and literature and arts, paint. So that's really nice. Then the Strength card, Leo, and that is a shark as well. The Hanged Man. The Death card, Scorpio. You see this, it doesn't look scary or anything like that, because the colors make it beautiful. And the water, the seahorse, the water horse, I was going to say. Temperance, Sagittarius. The Devil, Capricorn. The Tower, the Star, Aquarius, the Moon, Pisces and Cancer, the Sun, Leo, Judgment, the World, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio or Aquarius, and they're all represented by this could be look really like a Scorpio, but it can also be a lobster or a crab with in these blue, so I reckon that would represent the air. The green pentacles, so that would be Taurus, and then we've got the yellow one, which is most probably the cups. This would be cups, this would be air, and this would be Taurus, and the red would be fire, so that would be Leo. And then we go into the minor arcana, and this is the cups, and I think that's the vessels, and it's called cords, the 2 of cords, the 3 of cords, the 4 of cords, as you can see the cords, they look like, if you know anything about native history, whether it's Australian, New Zealand or America, those are like bladders that carry water. They dry the skin and then use them as jugs. The 5 of cups, the 6 of cups, the 7 of cups, the 8 of cups, the 9 of cups. The stock feels really nice. The 10 of cups, and this is the apprentice, that's the page of cups. And then we've got the worry, which is the knight, he's riding on a seahorse. Chieftainess, the queen, she's beautiful and awesome, he's gorgeous, handsome. The chief of cups, the king of cups. Now we're going to discs, and discs are pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles, you actually see these signs, these statues also in Australia. I think that is the on Tasmania, I believe. I didn't get as far as to Tasmania, always wanted to go back. The 3 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles, and this is a fantastic, there's a tree. Money doesn't grow on a tree, but the 8 of Pentacles also means you might want to leave a legacy behind, so that includes the family. So it's nicely done, I like the thought behind it. The 9 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, doesn't see the family in here, pity. The apprentice, the page, the warrior, the knight, and he's fighting the snake, something earthly. The Queen of Pentacles, she's beautiful. The King of Pentacles, and you can see that with the green again, highlighting the green. Now we're going to the wands. Let's have a look. And they'll use the spears. I love this one, beautiful. But I can't see relating back to the wands. Perhaps this flower, this that's curled up, that is opening up. You have to really let your imagination go. The Two of Wands, the Three of Wands, they're very clear. And this deck is also very easy for a beginner to use, because it's not too far out with the name changing and the pictures. The Four of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Six of Wands. Isn't he friendly? He's smiling. Seven of Wands, the Eight of Wands. Now, if you watch rugby, or if somebody comes to New Zealand, they do their war dance and they stick their tongues out. So it's nice to see that back in the drawing. The Eight of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Wands. Now, when I went to New Zealand, I went to the Sulphur Valley and also to the village of the Maori village that was flooded by a volcano. There is still an active volcano there, and so I like the way that brings back memories. Being burnt out or tied up, heavy load, Ten of Wands, the Knight of Wands, doing his tribal dance. The Knight, sorry, the Apprentice is the page. The Knight, you can see he's wearing something is like a headdress, showing him that he's got his feathers. He's come of age. Chieftainess of Wands, and the King of Wands, the Chief. They're amazing. The Ace of Swords, wow, Eagle. The Two of Swords, I love the tattoos. The Three of Swords, the Four of Swords. It would have been so nice just to have a book and explaining some of the elements of the Maori culture, the signs, the Five of Wands, the swords, the Six of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Swords. Hard work, by saying, also representing a basket full of fruit. Beautiful. The Nine of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Page of Swords, the Knight of Swords. I love him. Wow. With the ones he was in a canoe, and this is representing air. I think it's the warmest air card I've ever seen. The Queen She is beautiful. She's so cheerful, cheerful colours. And the king. He's a colourful king. He's not just plain, look at him, he's just black and red. This Greek king, and let me have a look, I just love these cards. That's the other king. The queens are beautiful as well. Ones, let me have a look, discs and chords. That is the cups. Okay, look at that, those are the kings. You can just see the green is earth, blue is water, red and yellow is air, and that's the fire. Beautiful. Okay, let's see how they shovel. Just got to put this down a bit. Right, they're the same size as the Super Lunaris, as the Angel Tarot, and more of a normal playing deck, I would say. They shovel lovely, and there's a good stock. The card is from good stock. Yes, look at that. They're glossy, but they're not too glossy. You've got different types of gloss, high gloss, but this is sort of like a matte gloss. They shovel lovely. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that. Let's just have a look. I want to go back. Really, really lovely. Yep, I suppose not everybody wants to have a Maori deck, but I think a lot of young people that are readers could, because the tattoo is really a rage, and also going back to the basics. Okay, so there we go. Let me just love it, love it, love it. Well, there is a little booklet with it, so there again, it just finishes it off. It just finishes the deck off. Okay, and that is what I mean with care, nurturing, showing professionalism. So this is a gorgeous deck. I'm just going to make it a little bit smaller so I can take a nice picture of it, and I hope you liked it too, and I will be using them shortly. Take care and stay safe. Thank you. Please like and share.